Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. In today's video, we are working on decorating the next week in my journal. And first, I'm going to do a little flip through of the previous week after I get the dog down because he's crying. Well, I locked the dog out of the room because I'm tired of him barking every time I want to make a video. So, there's that. All right, let's do a quick flip through of... Where the heck did we leave off? Okay, here we go. Of last week. As you can see, I'm not even done putting the stuff in. I haven't printed out any pictures yet. I did journal, so there's that. But yeah, I haven't printed out any pictures. I haven't attached anything. And then here is today. So yeah, I just posted this video at midnight, so I'm really behind. All right, as always, I am going to do a voiceover. It's Sunday morning. It's a madhouse. And it takes me a while to decorate these pages, so I could speed up the video a little bit and then do a voiceover. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's what I'll probably always do for these videos. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. FYI, I'm doing a voiceover, and I hope you can't hear the dogs. They're both barking. So we're going to start with this page. I like the floral page, so we're going to keep that plain. That's kind of one thing that I will do in my journal. If it matches with what I'm going for, I'll keep that page. And I really like that floral page, so I'm building around it. I'm going to use this paper bag and make a pocket. I love using paper bags to make a pocket. And I'm going to ink this just a little bit to age it. And I believe that's my typical walnut stain. And then I am going to get my circle punch and cut a little thumb notch in the top. And also ink that. And now I'm just going to glue the bottom down. That way you can actually open this up so it's a bag. If you don't want that, you glue all the way up to the top of the bag. That's how you fix that. And this is just a scrap piece of paper we're putting in there. And for this side, I did want to put something to journal on. We're going to use this scrap yellow fabric, which my tape does not like. So we're going to pull out some glue. Yep, the tape just ripped it for some reason. It's a very weird texture paper. And then I am just using some washi. This is a grid washi. I got it on Amazon. And this washi, I believe I got in a Echo Park mystery box once upon a time.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
And I said the E word, not thinking. And then I'm just going to put a piece of each to make it look like it's taped on. The scrap paper is taped on. And now we're going to work on the next page. This is from a ECHO. I can't say that name because it will start my Amazon device because I do not use the A word for my Amazon device. I use ECHO, which is why you heard him go off if you heard him go off. So this is an ECHO Park paper pad. I'd rather be crafting or something like that. I'm just taking some of this paper and tearing it and doing layers. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It left some white space at the bottom that on the side that I did not enjoy. Try to think. I must have already. No, I'll be using this page today. When I'm doing the voiceover, it is Tuesday, so I will be using this page today. I haven't used it yet. Also, if you have the ATC gun like this, please let me know what refills you use. The Scotch ones stink. They're horrible. I have nothing but problems with the actual Scotch branded ones. I don't know if this has always been a thing or if it's the ones that I got that there's a problem, but they just stink. And I still have 2 rolls left, so I want to use those up before I get any other rolls. But I would like to know, let me know down below if you have one where you get your rolls from. I know there is a place that a lot of people get them from, and I can't think of the name. Okay, these are just cut aparts I lined across the top. I figured I would leave that white space blank, and that could be where I write my workout. If I work out today, I should. It's been, I'm making this into a pocket. It's been a little bit crappy. I was doing a lot of work outside yesterday, and the smell of lilacs gave me a migraine, and our one lilac bush is filled, filled with lilacs, like more than I've ever seen. And I walked past it like 15 times yesterday and didn't even realize it. So my head was ready to explode yesterday. That's how bad of a migraine I had. And today, my allergies, you could probably hear it in my voice. My allergies are just a little rough today. Anyway, so that's that. And then this is a paper pad from, oh my God, I got it on scrapbook.com. Is it P13? Is that the name of it? It's like farm something paper pad. I am fussy cutting out this bottom because it's just adorable. And I'm going to put it on the yellow page. And then I'm also fussy cutting this top because I also like it and put it on the top of the page instead of using the whole sheet. Also, I need new fussy cutting scissors. That's on my list of things that I need because I keep ruining mine. Yeah, I do. I think I want to get a pair of cutter bees and then label them fussy cutting. So if I grab them, I will know. I have my other ones, but they are filled with sticky stuff. And when I tried to clean it, I kept cutting myself, so I gave up. So there's that. So I'm just going to glue these down and then I will trim afterwards, after I lay it down. And that yellow part is where I will do my journaling. And I'm just going to punch holes. I have to remember to actually pull out my actual hole punch that I use to make these holes because the crocodile is just not doing it for me. The original hole punch I used punched way bigger holes. And on this side, I'm just using this piece of paper and I'm going to line it up as best as I can. Listen, I smell something. I don't know what it is I smell. It's such a familiar smell. And I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, I'm going to glue a little bit of this down and line it up as best as I can so it looks like it's one cohesive piece instead of two pieces of the 6x6 glued together. And here I'm cutting apart this cut apart. And that's the one I'm going to use, but I want to, since it's so dark, I'm going to use another piece of paper to mat it. Just so it pops off of the page, and I'm going to cover that edge where I glued them together. And we'll move on to the next page. This is a piece of paper from the Heidi Swapp Art Walk 6x8 paper pad. My boyfriend got it for me on clearance at Joann. And here I struggle. Yep. Am I the only one who cannot stand that the crocodile pieces don't come out of the pupils don't come out of the crocodile? Hate it. This is just green paper from my scraps. I wanted to make sure there was some green. Now I'm going to bring in a paper doily, which I got from Amazon. Trim it down. And then I'm like, oh, will it fit there? Nope, it crumbled. And here I have a nice little pink piece of paper that I'm going to put there, and I'm going to edge it with this green just to bring in the green from the other side, just to make it a little bit cohesive. And there we go. Simple, finished page. I don't believe I use this. Nope, I use this. No. Oh, I switch out the paper. I will switch out the paper. So I'm going to fussy cut around the castle and make it a pocket. By the way, this is DCWV Once Upon a Time paper pack, and this paper is so thick. It made these 2 pages so insanely thick, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to glue around the bottom and the 2 sides and make this into a pocket, and then I will pull out a piece of scrap from my scrap bin and use that as a journaling spot. There the paper was a little too long, so I made sure it was glued down on the sides. And then I trimmed off the rest. But look how, I don't know why, I like it so much on that dark blue paper, and I don't know why. So we're just going to use this light brown piece of paper, make it a journaling spot. Once again, punch the holes that we need to punch. And then the other side we will cover with this piece that has the writing, and I'm just going to glue it straight down and trim off. But yeah, this made it so thick. This is 3 pieces of scrapbook paper glued together. The page is so thick. Also, my journal's a little bit chunky now. I do this every time. I make such chunky journals. And that's when I realized I can't fit all my papers. So I had to take them out because they were coming off the rings. And now we're going to use, this is also, is it P13? All right, I'm going to let this play, and I am going to look up the brand. You see, I'm just making a pocket. I trimmed it down to size. And I made a pocket, used the punch. Yes, P13, that's the name of the brand. P13, I got them on scrapbook.com. And I think this is like Once Upon a Book or something. I don't remember. I've had it for a while. It was 6x6 paper pad, and I've had it for a while. I'm just going to cut off some of these these little cut aparts, and use them throughout the page. Just to use up some of this stuff. So here I'm just going to find the best placement to put those, and 2 of them said like this is your story, so I wanted to not have them together. That's why I rearranged them. Put up this one so I could put my workout. This one if I want to put a little book list that I read. I haven't read a book in a while. I should really do that. And glue these down on little angles. And if they need to be covered, they can be covered. If I have any photos for that day, that can get covered, or it can stay plain and I could put the photos somewhere else. I roll with the punches on it when I'm doing these kinds of spreads. And then I picked out this orange paper that matches not only some of the books, but the paper behind it. And then we move on to the next one. And I'm pulling out my digitals because I will link these down below. Look at how beautiful these dachshund watercolor flower like images are. Aren't they beautiful? I got them. They were $1 when I got them on Etsy. I don't know if they still are. It was like a Mother's Day special or something like that. No, it was before Mother's Day. They were on sale, so I did get them for $1, but you got 17 different um, dachshund embellishments, whatever. What are they called? I can't think. I'm just going to cut them out a little bit more. I rough cut them and put them away. So I'm just going to fussy cut them a little more. I printed them 6 to a page, but they did come, you could have them larger. But I use my photo uh, for Android. I use Print Adjuster to adjust the size of my photos to print. It's what I use to print all my photos. Okay, now I'm just going to add a doily and um, a little dachshund on top. This is also sped up, by the way, 3 times. 3 times fast. And glue him right down there. Oh, he's so cute. Like, I can't even, they're just the cutest little images. I just love them. And the person I got them from had so many different ones. And we'll glue him down too. And I believe we call this pages done. I also believe that I accidentally do 8 pages instead of 7. You know, this is a paper collection kit. I think it's called, I don't even know. I don't know what it's called, but it's from ECHO Park. Can you see it? Flower Market. Is that what it's called? Um, and I'm covering this bag because the bag just doesn't match. And trimming off the top. And this is where I accidentally sliced the bag open because I'm a dum-dum and I was not paying attention. And listen, I knew when I did it too. And I was still surprised. When I do the flip through, you'll see me go, oh, I cut this, but I knew when I did it. We're just going to add some paper here on the other side. And some stickers. I'm trying to use up my collection kits, so just gonna add some stickers down the side. I'm gonna be honest, this is not my favorite page. Not the biggest fan, but I'm trying to use up my stuff, so there it is. Okay, so here we are. This one took me a while, and also let's not talk about how many times I get interrupted. So much. So here we go. I'll just do a quick flip through, and this time I'm not going to tell you where everything is from because I know I'm going to do it while I'm doing the voiceover. I always do. And I don't know why I'm being quiet. I'm not, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me today. Today, look at how cute these dachshund printables are, these digitals. Look at how beautiful they are. So pretty. And then this is a bag. So, ooh, I accidentally cut it when I was trimming the paper. Not a big deal. I can just glue it down then. And then that's it. So I did an extra day because I wanted to add in these guys, and I had forgot when I was gathering all the paper, because I do gather everything and before I start. But there you go. And this is getting chunky. It is a chunky boy already. I don't know what I'm going to do next time I decorate. I may have to just take a bunch of the papers out and put them aside, because now when I go to open it now, all the way over here, you'll see the issue. They all just pop off. So if you saw, I don't know if you noticed, while I was decorating them, I had them off to the side over here, the papers, because, I mean, I don't have that many days left to decorate, but it's chunky boy. And you'll notice that I took that flower off that was on the front. This guy here, I took him off. I really liked him on there. However, where I keep my journal, because I daily journal, I keep it on my nightstand. There are also books I'm currently reading on that nightstand, and everything's been sliding off because it makes it so, you know what I'm trying to say, okay? Don't pretend you don't. You do. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, thanks for joining me today. I hope you liked this video. If you do, leave a comment down below what kind of theme you'd like to see in one of my other pages. I'm curious to know, because, you kind of run out of ideas. So, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and everybody have a really great day.